pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Alright, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. He's a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Robinson. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. But the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Another carry for Robinson. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He's going nickel, 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Lamar throwing again. He rolls to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up at... first down. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10.
Slot man in motion left. First and 10. Here's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Very small gain, if anything, here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And it's third down.
And they just get the play off. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth. They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Well, we knew it, Brock, and again, left side. Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Staying with Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. It's a Baltimore touchdown. First and 10. A run to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kid, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calm.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Hill now from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Changing it up here, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Again, it's Robinson. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. On the 5-yard line after the loss. 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Running with Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bajal. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Allen gonna throw again. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. First down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to throw it. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's throwing deep to the left, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes it off. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Trying one here with Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, they'll run. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Completed over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now to give to Bijan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. On 2nd down, Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180! Sit hot! 180!
Robinson on the inside give. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. To throw again, it's Allen. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend. And they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Up to the races, middle of the field. 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Bajan.
DC, what? DC. Turn on, come on. 13, come, turn on. 180. That's what. Turn on.
Handoff headed left to Hill. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
A toss now to Robinson. Zooks away from one. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Bajan. The Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defense.